Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Raid World. So today we're going to be installing the HogWorkz Dual Vision LED headlight. For 2015 and 2021 Road Glide models, this headlight features 6500K super bright white LED lights, projector lenses encased in aluminum housing, shock and vibration resistant LEDs with shatterproof polycarbonate lens. It's a simple installation with plug and ride harness, and you also have the option to add the HogWorkz LED vent turn signals. We're going to be replacing those stock headlights, so let's get it going. So here's what came in the box. You have your HogWorkz Dual Vision LED headlight. Here's your plug and play harness. Also came with instructions, a cool HogWorkz sticker, and your mounting bolts, and also an Allen key. These are the tools I'm gonna use for this install. I have a powered Phillips head screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, an extension, a smaller and larger ratchet. I have a T30, a T25, and a 3/16 hex bit. I have a magnetic bowl for all my nuts and bolts, and Loctite tape. So before you start removing the fairing, always make sure that you got your fender covered up. I'm gonna go ahead and start removing the fairing. I'm gonna start with the windshield. We'll go ahead and remove the vent. Just pops right up. Just held on by these two retaining clips. So I went ahead and put two windshield screws back in, so it's holding onto the fairing when I'm removing the other bolts. From here, we'll go ahead and disconnect our turn signals. From here, I can pop my speaker grills out. I just reach back down in here and then just push out. It's just held on by these three retaining clips. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the torque screws near the speakers. You have one on each side. These are a T30. So this is where your wind deflectors would be. I do have the fairing spoiler kit. If you want to know more about this kit, go ahead and click this link right up here. You might have the wind deflector, but it's the same thing with the wind deflector. We're just going to remove this bottom torque screw. This is a T25. So now we'll go ahead and remove the turn signal bolt. The turn signals do stay attached to the fairing. That's why we disconnect the connectors. And it's a 3/16 hex bit. And it's the same thing on the other side. So now that we have all the other bolts removed, we'll go ahead and remove these two windshield screws. That's what's holding the fairing on. If you haven't done so already, just make sure you disconnect your turn signals. Just make sure you're supporting your fairing when you're taking that last screw out. Now from here, we'll remove the fairing bezels. You have one on each side, and you have 4 torque screws. One here, 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 and here. Here I have a T25. We'll go ahead and remove these fairing bezels. So now that we removed those two fairing bezels, we'll go ahead and remove the headlight. You do have 4 bolts here, 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 and here. So for these 4 bolts holding on the headlight, I am using a 3/16 hex bit. So for these 2 top bolts, I do recommend using an extension. Just make sure you're supporting the headlight when you're removing this last bolt. So you do have these 2 retention clips holding on your headlight. We'll go ahead and pop these out. So from here, you just pull your headlight out. You have your harness here. Just pull up on this tab and disconnect. Here's a quick comparison on the headlights. We'll go ahead and peel this off. Here's your stock. Here's the HogWorkz. So HogWorkz does come with these 2 retaining clips that replaces these. So we'll go ahead and take these out. So we'll just take these retention clips, insert them from the back. So here we have our headlight harness. We'll go ahead and disconnect the dummy harness and connect it to the fairing. I'll go ahead and take the headlight and just lay it on the fender. Just make sure you got something protecting it. And I'll go ahead and connect it. We'll go ahead and insert the 2 new clips. So HogWorkz does provide you with 4 new mounting bolts. We'll go ahead and get these on. So just make sure you're using Loctite, and it's the same thing, 3/16 hex bit. Just make sure when you're mounting this headlight, you're not over tightening these bolts. So before I start securing the headlight, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure everything works. So now that we know everything works, we'll go ahead and start securing the headlight. So now that we have the headlight secure on there, we'll go ahead and reinstall the fairing bezels. So same with these fairing bezels, make sure you're not over tightening. So now that we have the headlight installed, we'll go ahead and reinstall the fairing. So once I slide this fairing on, I like to use the windshield screws just to hold on to the fairing while I'm putting on the other bolts. So just make sure when you're reinstalling your speaker grills that this rubber gasket is properly sealed. So don't forget to reconnect your turn signals. We'll go ahead and remove these windshield screws. So here you have your Harley Davidson stock headlight. Here's your high beam. Here's your low beam. Here's your high beam again. Alright guys, so we have the HogWorkz dual vision LED headlights installed. Here we have the low beam. Here we have the high beam. Here we have the low beam again. Hey guys, I really appreciate y'all watching the channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, also smash that bell notification. That way when I put up a new video, y'all get notified. I'll see you on the next one.